After 156 Isuzu A-League men's regular season matches, live and exclusive on Network 10 and Paramount Plus, it's finals time. We're at Amy Park in Melbourne, where Western United FC are taking on the Wellington Phoenix. Let's have a look at John Aloisi's Western United lineup. Just one change from the side that lost last time out. 2-1 against Adelaide. In force, there's no Nikolai Topor-Stanley. It's Leo Lacroix who returns in the centre of defence. Slovenian international René Kerhin will slip back into the centre of defence alongside Lacroix. Welcome back Josh Risdon to the bench as well. His last match was against Melbourne Victory on the 23rd of March. The home fans and the green and white smoke around Amy Park as we look at the opposition this evening. Wellington Phoenix. They're like the little football club with the curl in the middle of their forehead. When they're very, very good, they are excellent. When they are bad, they are horrid. It has been an all-or-nothing season for Wellington Phoenix. Just 3 draws and 4 changes for Ufuk Taleh's side. Rested last weekend, Sandoval, Ball and Piscopo all returned. Clayton Lewis came back after 2 months on the sidelines last time out. He starts for the first time since the 26th of March against Perth. Kickoff is coming up next. The 2021-22 finals campaign in the Isuzu Ute A-League men's competition is underway with our first of 2 elimination finals this weekend. I'm Robbie Thompson, Andy Harper joining me in commentary. Andy, we've heard all about Western United's terrible record against Wellington Phoenix, including 3 losses this season, 2 in the league, 1 in the cup as well. Can Western United bounce back? Does that record count for anything?
Good evening, Robbie. It's great to be here. It's a lovely night. It's an enticing encounter. I think the bigger issue for Western United, not the head-to-head form between these 2 teams, but the late season performance of Western United, who had the Premier's plate in their grasp, and they couldn't navigate the remaining rounds of the season to accumulate the points and pick up that plate. How well can they bounce back tonight? How well can Sandoval bounce back from the first injury stoppage of the match? Clattered from behind. The playmaker for Wellington, targeted inside a minute.
He was hit hard by Ben Garuccio, the 26-year-old left back for Western United. Gail Sandoval. Have a look at this right ankle. There it gets hit by Garuccio.
Sandoval clearly not moving anywhere near 100%, so let's hope he can shake off that nasty ankle twist, because he does need to be on song for Wellington to maximise their chances tonight. Huge performance by Wellington to get this far. 2 years away from home. An extraordinary number of difficulties with which to deal. A lot of clubs fall into that category, of course, over the disruptions of the last 2 years, Robbie. But the added one this year, I guess, for Wellington was losing a lot of their squad to all-whites duty.
That ball in is cleared, but only as far as Kilkenny, and it lands for him on the right boot. Wide of the mark, not testing Ollie Sale with the first shot of the match.
And a good little riposte there from Western United, whose start has been rather conservative, been comfortable to sit back in their own half and allow Wellington to have the ball. This is their first real foray forward. And Kilkenny, such a central figure for them, volleying wide. You mentioned the youngster earlier. I thought interestingly, Robbie, number 33 for Wellington, Finn Sermon. how well he's done to cement a place in a sudden death match. Tim Payne has been redistributed to left, the right fullback.
As here's Piscopo opening up for the shot, and how about the save from Jamie Young? 10 clean sheets this campaign for Jamie Young, and that was a superb save low down to his right, and one that needed to be made.
It's a difficult one for Jamie Young. And he does well. It's a really good save. It's behind him, actually. Jamie Young outstanding.
Corner in, and Jamie Young with the punch. Wenzel Halls trying to keep it on its way, contesting. Oh, and if not for a little hesitation between the forward runners, there might have been a break on there for Western United. As it is, they break forward this time. Wenzel Hall's little touch. And there's been a free kick spotted on that far side. As here come Western United with Connor Payne for Garuccio. His cross is a good one for Wenzel Halls. It falls to Prijovic. So deadly inside the penalty box. And Alexander Prijovic, the Swiss-born Serbia international, fires the ball into the back of the net. His 10th of the season. Western United with the opening goal. 10 minutes on the clock.
Well, it's a lovely ball from Ben Garuccio, and I thought it was lost the moment because Dylan Wenzel Halls didn't rise, but on the Harvey Norman replay, we see Prijovic nailing the chance. Beautiful volley to make it 1-0 in the elimination final for Western United.
As Payne gets down the right-hand side, early ball in. And that was a very presentable chance for a player of Gary Hooper's pedigree.
Very much so. Nicely fired in by Tim Payne, playing down right fullback. But just to go back to the goal, which was so expertly taken, and this Hooper does have the expertise to make more of that. Speaking of expertise.
Connor Payne. As Western United come again. Look at the space here for Garuccio. Looking to drive the cross in. Hooper finds Sandoval. Back for Hooper. It's a clever little pass from the Mexican to the Englishman. Here's Piscopo. Ball ahead of him. David Ball, who hasn't trained in more than a month because of this foot injury he's carrying, as Piscopo shoots from the corner of the box. Only as far as Clayton Lewis. He hits one as well. Ooh. No move from Jamie Young, but it might have been a little bit closer than it looked. Such is the record of Wellington Phoenix against Western United. 6 wins and 1 draw in their last 7. That so many of these Phoenix players have enjoyed success, as Wenzel Hall's header is saved by Ollie Sale. Prijovic for Wenzel Halls. Kilkenny. The break is on. Look out, Phoenix. 4 forward for Western United. Connor Payne gets the shot away. Ollie Sale with the save. Here's David Ball. Haven't seen too much of him so far. Such an influential player. The foul by Garuccio has gone unseen by the referee, but Pennington's won it back. Hooper for Piscopo. This is where he's dangerous. Taking on him, Mike. And the cross back, Pennington was forward, but it comes to nothing. Diffused by Young. Wales keeps it alive with Kilkenny. Plenty of time and space. Crosses back post. Payne's header. Pennington helps it on to David Ball. Pennington again. Skotadis with Lacroix. This is well played by Weston. They're stepping off. Skotadis! Oh! And that was curling towards that bottom right-hand corner.
Well, Skotadis doesn't help himself to many goals, but he did very, very well then and asked a serious question of Ollie Sale. Nice interplay from Weston and good technique from Skotadis to fire it low, curl it towards that far post. But you've got to do something special to beat Ollie Sale.
Oh, look at the space here for Wales. Oh, he elects to cross. The header by Sermon. Wenzel Halls. Crosses back in. Lewis. Still it keeps coming back. Imai charging forward. Clayton Lewis again, this time. Hooper takes it on the chest. And again, Sutton's cross is picked off at the near post. Kilkenny for Wales. Here they come again. Look at the space in the middle of the park. Connor Payne, Prijovic coming central. This is well played. Wenzel Halls, the shot. Not much is missing before Western make this 2.
No, and they've had a couple of chances to make it to him. That's great space available for Wenzel Halls. Beautifully found on the reverse from Connor Payne, and he slipped.
Hooper. He's got him for a handball. For the loser this evening, it's season over, and at half-time at Amy Park, courtesy of Alexander Prijovic, it's Western United leading Wellington Phoenix by 1-0. And we are all set for the second 45 minutes. And it's Wellington Phoenix that get us underway, this side that have never come from behind this season to win a football match. They have never won a finals match on Australian soil. They need to set a couple of precedents here this evening. Andy Harper, this young side led by Ufuk Talay.
Well, they don't want to die wondering. They've got 45 minutes to salvage their campaign and to give their long-suffering fans another chance at some live football. And they played well enough in that first half to suggest that there is an escape route for them.
Does this man hold the key? Reno Piscopo. The Australian Olyroos. Just fouled by Jerry Skotadis. Lewis leaves it for Sandoval. Ball back post, it's well weighted, it's a good header, but it's cleared only as far as Nick Pennington. And the Rome-born youngster blazes over the crossbar with his sights set on goal from 18 yards.
He shaped up for this one nicely with Pennington. And I think, given everything, I think his season has developed really impressively. Be out of place for him to score a spectacular goal.
Now Prijovic. Space, they're standing off him. Prijovic still for Connor Payne. And great challenge at the death from Finn Sermon.
Well, this is the type of defending that has earned Finn Sermon the favour of his coach. It's an incredible turn and stretch to deny Connor Payne. The defensive midfield position for Wellington had completely vacated. Prijovic brings the ball down without pressure, turns and carries to the retreating central defence and feeds the ball in nicely for Payne.
Lockie Wales short with Kilkenny again. Ollie Sale with the punch. Lacroix for Prijovic. Fantastic technique, vision, awareness from the serve, but just not quite the execution.
Well, the ball in was a beauty. And Prijovic, I fancy, given the space he made for himself. Look at that.
Clever little touch. Sotirio helps it on his way for Old. Two substitutes combining. Cross back in. Sotirio was there, and it's René Kerhin who headers the ball away. Prijovic dispossessed by Sutton and Wooten. Here comes Piscopo. Broken ball. This is where he's dangerous. Oh!
And if he could have mustered an effort like this from René Piscopo, maybe he would have. It's brilliant vision. We had a great sight of that right behind it.
Wales takes off, ball in behind Sutton. It's well played again. It's Kilkenny, the provider. The cross in, back post. Wenzel Halls. Oh, he's missed it. At the second bite of the cherry, Dylan Wenzel Halls looked like it was there for the picking.
Well, in the first instance, I didn't think Dylan was likely from the head. But when it falls to his feet, I think this is in for all money. Again, it's masterful play in midfield by Kilkenny.
Connor Payne has just received something, some salts or sugars to keep him going, feeling a bit of cramp as David Ball is in an inviting position here. Ben Old making the run. Oh, what a chance for Ben Old. And he just balked himself out of it at the crucial moment. The danger is losing your balance and conceding chances at the other end. Deflected, and Ollie Sale pouring the ball away.
Well, Connor Payne's been probing. He's looked dangerous. And the shot was expected, but the deflection wasn't. And the Sale becomes the spinnaker to see that one away. Necessarily so as well. Look at Ollie Sale. Wow, desperation.
Lockie Wales, ball in near post. Oh, and Leo Lacroix. The faintest of touches there. And the giant Swiss defender could easily have had goal number 4 of the season. As it is, the Phoenix come forward. Kerhin is down. They're without a central defender. The cross in. The header! Oh, talk about saves! How about that from Jamie Young?
Well, it's going off here at Amy Park. Kerhin out of the defence into midfield with the inclusion of Josh Risdon. And he looks like he's pulled off up lane. Ollie Sale at one end, keeping his team in it. And on the Harvey Norman replay, if you want to know why Western United have had such a good defensive record, that's why. Now, he's a freak, Jamie Young. This is inside the post and behind him. How the hell does he do that?
Piscopo, he's done that nicely. Piscopo, very nicely indeed, but he can't keep the shot down.
Well, yeah, this is why you get on the edge of your seat with René Piscopo. You know, he's a beautiful dribbler of the ball through really difficult circumstances. He maintained the rage with the close control. He sees off Lockie Wales. He gets between he and Kilkenny and keeps rolling the ball, and then the opportunity to shoot.
One in the air by Risdon. He knows what pressure matches are all about as Lewis goes and shoots. Not the power to beat Young, as we've just seen. It's going to take something very, very special to do that this evening. Given away. Sotirio. What's the referee say? Free kick, and this is dangerous.
And he makes a reasonable case for himself, but not enough to exonerate the foul, which is correctly awarded by Alex King.
Who's it to be, Piscopo or Lewis? Piscopo it is! And it's palmed out again. And that was difficult through the wall, unsighted.
But Jamie Young just makes it look easy.
Very casual.
In it comes, good pace. Near post again, Connor Payne heads away. Lacroix does brilliantly against Sotirio. Garuccio for Lacroix again, playing left winger. Fantastic football from the big man. The header is poor, and it's deflected over again. And who is it? Pennington and McGarry this time, throwing bodies on the line.
Great desperation from Wellington, just hanging on with everything they've got to stay in this elimination final.
Again, it comes short. Garuccio's cross this time. McGarry heads away. There's nobody forward as it's driven back in again from Kilkenny. Garuccio just keeps going, doesn't he? Snapping at every ankle, every ball that comes near him. Nicely done, McGarry. Fouled by Risdon. Set pieces have not necessarily been their forte this campaign. As it's driven in from Lewis, it might be on this occasion. That was a great chance.
Wow. Well, as the ball was flying past, I just looked down to Ufuk Talay, who was motioning that he thought the goal had gone in. It's a beautiful delivery. I mean, Clayton Lewis can drop them on a spot. And Wellington just couldn't force the ball home.
Milanovic is in space and needs a good first touch. The second is brilliant. And Ollie Sale again, keeping the Phoenix in the contest. Yellow cards in quick succession for Bozanovsky and Connor Payne. Ben Auld, nice little touch for Pennington. Is this the moment for Phoenix? Ben Auld, Ben Auld! It's palmed away again. The shot lacked power, but it bounced just in front of Jamie Young. Referee asks McGarry to get on with it. Ollie Sale's run near post. It's cleared by Lacroix. Off the chest of Ben Auld. Sale. Piscopo blocked by Prijovic. Ollie Sale makes his way back. Dramatic scenes, Andy.
It's pretty frantic. It's last chance saloon, most certainly for Wellington.
McGarry does well, looking for Sotirio, and almost fittingly, after the heroics this evening, it's Jamie Young that has the ball as the referee blows the final whistle. And Western United continue on their merry way. And it's all over in season 2021-22 for a courageous Wellington Phoenix, whose players fall to the ground, heartbroken, spent. They have given so much. Amy Park draws the curtain down on this first elimination final. It's finished here. Western United 1, Wellington Phoenix 0.